When I first started hiking, going on bushcraft and camping trips, I used to overpack and bring the wrong stuff. Now I know you don't need expensive and high-end gear, you just need to know the basics. So today I'm going to show you my kit, what I bring and what I've learned over the years. My name's Mads and welcome to Leaf Outdoors. Let's get into it. So guys, the first thing that I want to talk about is clothing. Clothing can act as a cover against the environment, and that's the first piece of vital equipment that you need to bring. I always bring a cap or a hat. A lot of your body heat escapes through the head, so having something on your head is a good thing. I have some nice underwear and a t-shirt, some good pants, outdoor pants, and some good long boots in a high quality leather. This is for me the first priority. A lot of bushcrafters use the term the 5 C's of survival: cover, combustion, cordage, container, and cutting tool. So that's the 5 priorities when you're out doing bushcraft stuff, survival and stuff like that. And as one of the C states, cover. This is the first line of cover. A nice piece of clothing will help you out. Check the forecast on the weather and dress accordingly. So the second piece of gear that I always bring, whether I'm going hiking, camping, or just on a small bushcraft trip like today, is a backpack. You don't necessarily need expensive gear, and what I mean by that is that you are also able to find expensive gear that are inexpensive. This is from a thrift store, and those of you who have seen my previous videos, I go thrift store hunting for camping, hiking and survival gear, and this is one of the things I found. This was only 25 Danish crowns, and this is a low alpine backpack. It's an older version, but it's in good condition, and this will serve me for a long time. So if you have a local thrift store, if you have Goodwills or whatever they are called, then go check them out from time to time. Sometimes you are able to find some really cool things. Over time I developed a system how I like to pack. You'll be able to do the same. You just need to go out, try things out. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I have these subsets in my kit, and for me these Maxpedition pouches are really great. For example, I have a lot of the items that I'm going to show you today in this one. This is not mandatory, but I always bring a small pouch, Maxpedition pouch, where I have some first aid equipment in. I have a tourniquet, I have some bandages, some gauze, some band-aids, and some aspirins for if I get a headache or stuff like that. So I just have a small first aid kit, but this is not mandatory, but it's nice to have, especially if you're using knives, axes and stuff like that. So number 2, a backpack. I have my cover section, then I have my cutting section, I have my combustion section, and then I have my cooking section. So the first section is cover. I have this neck warmer like I have on me. It's a good quality made of wool. Then I have some cordage. This is just some paracord. You can use this for a lot of things. You can take out the lines inside of this and make it longer. You can also use it to repair clothes. You could use it to make a snare in an emergency situation. A few feet of cordage is something that are very nice to have. And in this I have my tarp set up. This is 3 meters by 3 meters, and it's easy to take out. So having this is lightweight, and this is really convenient. This is also waterproof, so you could actually make some sort of poncho out of this if it starts raining, or just make a shelter where you could stay for a few hours until the bad weather stopped. The next section is cutting. This is 3 different cutting tools. I have a folding saw, I have a small hatchet, and then I have a fixed blade. This is a personal preference. I like to have an axe, I like to have a small saw, and I like to have a fixed blade. Sometimes I just bring my folding knife. This will do a lot of the things that I need to do. Cut ropes, prepare some food or whatever I need. Some people like multi-tools, like this Swiss Army knife. This has a lot of cool features and is really great for camping, really great for hiking. So usually I bring this too. But me as a bushcraft person, I always bring a folding saw. This is the Baco Laplander. I've been using this for years. It works like a charm. Let me just show you here. Really easy, really convenient, and takes no time. The next is this fixed blade. This is an Ontario Rat 3 from made in USA. This is a great tool. I've just scraped up the coating on the top, so I'm able to use it because this has a 90-degree spine with my fire steel. And it will throw some really great sparks, as you can see. You can buy expensive ones, you can buy cheap ones. Find something you need, try out cheap ones first, and then you can always graduate if you want some more high-end equipment. And the last piece of equipment, this is a new axe I got. Never had one of these before, at least this size. This is a small Bushcraft axe, as you can see. It's very short. Comes with this leather sheet to protect it. This is from Hultefors. This is a Swedish company, as you can see, made in Sweden. This is a really short and cool axe, hatchet or whatever you would call it. This would work just fine to cut up some small branches, do shavings, feather sticks if you need to start a fire, or even prepare food with this. But as I told you, this is a new one, so I haven't tried out this before. I have a bigger one that I've used for a lot of years, also Hultefors, and it's never had any problems. So I guess this will be the same. This is just smaller. I'm looking forward to testing this out. Maybe I'll do a video about it in the near future. Cutting tools. Then I have Combustion. Whether I'm going hiking, bushcrafting or camping, I always bring some sort of combustion tool. The easy and convenient is just to bring a lighter. Nice and easy. I usually also always bring a fire steel. When you learn to use a fire steel, then you're able to make a fire in almost all environments. This is just what it came with to make the scrapings, as I showed you. The knife is also really good at throwing scrapes. Sometimes you can just do like this to start a fire. Outside the lighter, I always use some duct tape, a really good tinder. It burns well. And inside of the duct tape, I have this. I call these Phoenix fireballs. This is made out of cotton pads, Vaseline, and then just some duct tape wrapped around. And these works really well as a tinder when you're starting a fire. You have the Vaseline, you have the cotton pads, and then you have the duct tape. But yeah, easy as that. Then I just need to find some firewood and feed the flames. And if you're in a situation where you need to make a fire fast because you need to cook or you need to get warm, these skills will help a lot. So this is Combustion. The last piece, or the last section of gear, my cook gear. I always bring my Nalgene flask. This contains 1 liter of water, drinking water, and you're able to refill it if you have a source of water somewhere. Then I have this. This is a cooking pot. I can boil water, I can prepare food, I can make a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, or whatever I like in this. So I always bring this setup, and this fits perfectly around my Nalgene bottle. So yeah, it doesn't take up too much space. Then I have my spork. This is just a titanium one from, what is the company? It's from Light My Fire. I had steel ones, but I just bought the titanium one to try it out, and it's really lightweight. Then I just have a folding cup in plastic, so I can make myself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. And this is my Bushcraft Essential cooking stove. This is a folding stove in steel. You can also get this, and you can also buy this in titanium, but it's quite expensive, so I just got the steel version. And then I always have this. This is just a trank here. This is an alcohol stove, so I filled this with alcohol before I go, and then I'm able to boil approximately 2 liters of water before this runs out of fuel. Let me just start it. You can start this with the lighter. You can also use a fire steel, just like that, and that will ignite the alcohol too. I have some upgrades to this kit. This has some, I've just taken these 2 screws, and they fit perfectly in these holes at the top. Certainly you could buy some accessories for this stove where this would fit, but this is what I had in my garage, and it works perfectly fine. Let me just show you how this works. Now I have these 2 liners, and now this small pot fits perfectly. And this is really nice to have. This is just made out of a piece of aluminum, but this will make your water cook a lot faster. So this is my cooking setup. This is what I bring when I go hiking, camping, or on a bushcraft trip. So guys, you don't need everything to get started. You just need the right basics. Get yourself some cover, some combustion, a cutting tool, some cordage, and a container. This is what I had for you today. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Leaf Outdoors, signing out.